Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another World of Warcraft video. We're playing Feral Druid. Uh, I'd say least favorite Druid spec right now, honestly. Reasons behind this. Why is okay. Forgot I'm Alliance. Apparently I thorns myself. Anyway, least favorite Feral Druid. Feral Druid's least favorite spec because, God, great name. Puke Breath. Least favorite because it doesn't do great damage. I feel like the bleeds and like the consistent damage, which was the whole point of Feral, keep in mind, was, I don't know, I feel like the bleeds that were so existent in, say, Wrath of the Lich King, or previous expansions, just aren't there anymore. The consistent damage, I mean, it's not bad, but I think it could be a lot better, because one, I guess, I don't know, it's kind of always been like that. Like, we don't have much to cast other than just our combo point generating ability, in this case is Shred, because we used to have Mangle. Yeah, it's just combo points. Fuck. Whoops. Didn't mean to break that, but we did anyway. Combo points, I feel like Rip doesn't hit as hard either. It crits for 2,000, like my auto attacks hit for 1,000. Which, I mean, it's decent for auto attacks, but I don't think our main ability... I'd consider Rip the main ability for Feral. I don't think our main ability should hit for 1,000 every time it ticks, especially when it's supposed to be, like, the main reason we play the spec is for the damage over time effects. And again, they're not bad. I mean, all of our bleeds together, I'll just get them all up here. 1,000, 1,000 every 2 seconds, and then that every 2 seconds. I don't think they're bad. I just think they could be a lot better. There's a lot of other classes that, I mean, their whole fantasy... Let's take Affliction, for example. While it is like a damage over time playstyle, I don't think it's... Instead of, you know, just 2 dots that are very, very heavy, it's kind of a multitude of them. Like Agony, Corruption, Unstable, Affliction, Drain Soul, Drain Life, or whatever you want to call it. That kind of thing. With us, all that we have is auto attacks, Shred, and Grip. And Moonfire if you spec into it, but Moonfire... I don't think it's as great as it should be. It's gotten nerfed pretty heavily over time. And of course, Feral would be better if I had the right traits. I know I don't have the right traits right now. Here's my talents as well. I know you take Incarnation most of the time, especially in Arena, but for Battlegrounds, especially with certain traits I have, Berserking, or the upgrade of Berserking could be really good. It's not on this one. It's the next one. Let's see, Rake has a chance to proc Berserking for 5 seconds. And then Berserking, if you take Incarnation, pretty much increases your damage. So, that's what I was trying to get across earlier. We'll just slowly guide him. This is still a good thing about Feral, you can just keep running away from your problems. So that's like all of my dots. Hitting him. I put a buffed dot, or I don't know, talented dot, Rip and Rake. And it feels like they just don't do much. And that's why it's my least favorite. I like it when I play classes that I feel like our abilities have an impact. Of course it's harder to see with damage over time classes, but I don't know, I feel like with Feral right now, I don't even see what I'm doing half the time. Unless the person just has no health. I'm eyeing my damage text right now. Rip's hitting for 1,500 on a plate wear. Rake hits as hard as Rip now. That's the thing that gets me too, because Rip used to, Rip used to hit way harder than Rake. Rake used to be nice to have, but it wasn't like one of your main... I mean, it was one of your main hitting abilities, but it didn't hit as hard as Rip did. I think it's weird seeing Rip same damage as Rick. Weird is the nice word for it. Of course, I haven't played Feral, like, I played Feral and Wrath. Once they kind of played around with it, where they got rid of Mangle, which increased damage over time effects, or bleed effects, and I was like, well, what's gonna make us good now? Because that was the whole thing. You had a lot of crit through talents, and you had a you know, a bleed increase. Just on command. And it was pretty much Shred. It's like what Shred is. But I think it hit pretty hard at the time. And it increased your bleed effects. So it was like your mastery. I'm pretty sure they got rid of it just so they could give us the mastery that we have right now, which is the same thing Mangle did. Way of the Crane, huh? And Lightning Lasso. This could mean death. Alright. What's my energy regen right now? It's ridiculous. Oh, it's because I have so much haste. I feel like if I stacked the mastery, I'd probably be doing a little bit more damage as well. But I have stats for a balance druid. I'm pretty sure haste is the best for balance. Could be wrong, but pretty confident in my answer. Let's see how hard that dot hits him for. Fuck. He icebox as soon as I'm curious. Alright. Throw the full dots on this guy. Use Brutal Slash in this group. If I rip to the... I thought that was a Death Knight. I don't know why. Maybe it's because there's 3 Death Knights running around. 2. God, I can't count today. Like, that damage wasn't bad. I don't know. So I have two battlegrounds worth of damage data here. Nice ring. Pretty decent, actually. So anyway, we'll look at the damage. This is like what I don't know. Rip and Rake. They do good damage. I mean, 1,000. Rake hits harder than Rip. Don't know why that's a thing. Please buff Rip. It should hit for like 2,000 or something. It feels like it does nothing. Anyway. Moonfire, it's not bad. I mean, I just use it just for combo point generating ability at range. It's kind of the only reason I take it. I know the Ferocious Bite talent's probably better, but I don't know. I don't like Feral personally. I like Bounce a lot more. I feel like the kit's a lot more refined, I guess. But anyway, if you guys like it, thumbs up, subscribe, comment, description, thing, bell thing. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.